All right, and welcome everybody. We are in episode 24 of The Mummy's Mask. Bear in mind, it is, whoops, wrong screen. It is just going to be 3 of us tonight, but that's okay. Oh man, all the cams are so bizarre now. Mostly Misty's.
God, that's a lot of forehead.
That, well, I mean,
I'm even zoomed out, dude. Like, I moved my camera. I like made this own custom mount.
Well, I finally got the virtual background stuff working, so...
Did someone just do something with their cameras?
Mm-mm.
I haven't moved my camera in a while.
Oh, okay, alright. This is an easy fix. I've been here, I've done this before.
Just fix it, forehead.
Just fuck off.
Wow, that's so harsh.
No, it's not. I'm used to it. It's okay.
Why isn't it fixed already, forehead? Aren't you professional stream?
Oh my god, I'm gonna cut you.
Please.
This is such a professional stream, Kipo.
I'd be falling something sharp.
Yeah. Hi, everyone.
Dick. She was gonna.
She's gonna say dick. Yeah.
I was trying to find a word that sounded like I could have been saying dick, but not really, and then
You can fall on a Dick Cheney, I guess.
I went for the
fall
dick
on a
way
dick. Yeah,
Dirk. I went for the dick way too hard. It's a problem. It's pretty common.
I feel like it's definitely what she said, but it's too easy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna be that guy. Not this time. Shift the cameras up a little bit. All right, that's good. Yes.
Why am I? I look like I'm in this. Hold on. Like, okay, there we go. That's better.
I adjusted it up.
Just as I said it. So I was like,
Please.
why am I so low? Like,
Please, can you zoom me out, please?
No, tonight.
What?
Tonight, Misty's playing Donkor. And,
Oh, look.
and Mark is playing Neferani.
Mark, you're adorable. And I'm short. Hold on. Oh my god, now I can't get my chair back up. I have made mistakes. I'm old and there are wolves after me.
This is what happens when cameras do get changed, but that's okay.
This is fine.
Yeah, this is fine. So
I could play the whole thing as Donkor.
If I get anything in my beard, your entire chat is gonna just fucking pick me apart.
well, don't fucking put things in your beard.
I'm gonna be eating spaghetti in like 5 seconds.
He's going to be eating the spaghetti.
Nobody touch my spaghetti!
If you don't at least get a single noodle in your beard now, just for me, then
Can you make a bow with a noodle in your beard?
Hot.
That sounds like a lot of cleanup. Like,
Listen, that's part.
I mean,
of my
for
fault.
enough-
you have
for
3
enough
children.
enough re-rolls tonight, we could make this happen.
I like
damn
it. Rerolls. It's reroll time, everyone. Right?
You too can have your own custom Ryu spaghetti beard bow live.
Custom spaghetti.
As
beard
opposed to what? Were you gonna do it and record it, put it on YouTube?
This is less
Okay.
of an actual
Sure.
game tonight and more of like a
Uh-oh.
Misfits podcast.
In
Right.
a way, yes, I would say that it is. Pon, thank you so much for the bits, buddy. I appreciate that. So, it's entirely up to Ryu, since Ryu was the only immediate standing cast of last week.
No, that's not fair. My brain is like really fuzzy because this medication. Man.
Yeah?
Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, we almost didn't play last week until you came in and you were like, I've got bronchitis and I'm dying, but if we don't play, I might actually kill myself.
why do I sound like a fucking middle-aged smoking New Yorker? Oh my God, we better play this damn D&D game.
Seems
Rocco,
like the 5th fucking
love it
Golden
when
Girl.
you caress my skin.
Oh,
Rocco.
Ed.
Oh, Ed.
Oh,
I like
Ed.
chocolates.
But the reason you
What's in
sounded
your
like
purse?
that, you like there was points like, are you okay, dude? Like, why do you sound so moist? You're like, there are 3 lozenges in my mouth.
Wait,
I
you
just-
sounded moist?
Yes.
Yeah, I sounded really moist.
How do you sound moist?
I had a lot of
Uh-oh.
my tongue was moving around a lot with those cough drops. I don't know.
Yeah,
It was an intimate experience.
He used that JoJo's Bizarre
Yeah.
Adventure.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay. So I have made mistakes.
God.
Furious just sent me a clip of me saying I went for the dick way too hard, and I don't know what's worse. Is this or the time they tricked me into saying that I believe the Earth was flat on my stream? That might be my second highest watched clip. That's great. This is fine.
Perfect. Perfect. At least it wasn't the Three Stooges in unison with the I've made mistakes. That's tonight's episode's name. Yeah. So tonight is going to be a pseudo what you might have in some tabletop games is like a shopping episode, right? So it's
shopping.
It's where you guys basically get to make your own events transpire. If you wish to seek anyone out, if you wish to sort out a particular location, this is your opportunity to discover those things, to make new NPCs. If you want to, immediately sort out and chase the primary storyline, I'm okay with that too. Last week they went for a bathhouse.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, you didn't even mention the part where there was like a secret laundering.
Well, no, I didn't get that far before.
Oh, yeah, let's get there.
Well,
let's go there.
I am.
Okay.
It's a secret laundering thing.
All right, guys, that's it. I want to go eat my spaghetti.
Oh, somebody has a great, I need to go find some shoes. Oh my God, shoes. These shoes suck. These shoes rock. Oh, is it roll? I thought it was rock.
It's both.
Yeah,
Depends
these shoes cost $300.
Secret laundromat. It's true. Secret laundromat. So, drug smuggling. The Pook has regular scheduled visits. The bathhouse has flavored rotations. There is an outdoor complex for those that are in extreme poverty. And the last thing that they all decided together was that there was a hidden vault. There is a pseudo payday style vault that is tucked away in this place. They have no idea what's inside. They gave me carte blanche to decide that, but they decided there was a hidden vault.
Yes.
It may never be discovered, which might be
maybe we'll break in now.
That's true. Ronan, I need to talk to you first and foremost. You went with them to the bathhouse while the others were resting, while they were sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get away from them?
How did I get away from
your other allies, your other compatriots, to find our current friends? Or how do you?
How do I get okay. I thought you meant how did we get to the bathhouse? I was like, you were there.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, so time to recap, buddy. Let's go.
I think I want to, when they are clearing the baths, I accidentally get flushed out with the water out the side and I can't get back in. So I just kind of find my way back to the end. That's how I want to run that. So I go down like a drain, like Rocco, how he accidentally gets flushed down the toilet in that one episode. That's what I'm going to go with.
You want to get flushed. Like Real Monster style.
Yeah.
Through the length of a city. Out onto the ocean.
Well, it just goes out
to the river Sphinx.
Well, it just goes out to the lower pools. So they use the
makes
leftover.
Way more sense.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it goes out to the commoners get the leftovers.
Yeah. They get the ass sweat pool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go like fucking Ninja Turtles and fucking Michelangelo. Fucking. I mean, it would be dope, but I would never get out.
Yo, okay.
That's like my smorgasbord. There's mutated creatures and fish that I can just eat for free.
Totally off topic, but I was at a bookstore today. It was a reselling
You go to
store.
bookstores?
Yeah, I regularly actually. I know I read books. It's fucking bizarre.
This is fucking crazy, dude. I would never have guessed.
And they also sell toys at this bookstore. So people come in and sell their board games or toys, and they'll buy them super cheap. It's called Half Price Books.
I thought we were going a very different place with this, but okay, continue.
And I walk in and right in the center of the eye's view, as soon as you go through the door, there is a 1/4 scale Raphael from the original TMNT movie.
Oh damn!
In his getup, in his suit with the hat on. I was shook because it's 1/4. It's like 20 inches tall, and it's like it's lifelike. It's perfect. They just wanted a little too much money for it. It was also 34 years old.
How
Or
well,
24 years old or something. Like that.
Still, okay. So it's probably like $1,200, right?
They wanted $200 for it.
Oh,
$200.
Yeah.
That's kind of a steal.
It was surprising. It was surprising. I was just like, if I wasn't trying to buy a house, I would have you.
Yeah, come on.
I would have you. But
yeah,
sorry, I had to get that out there. I didn't get to. Share
I thought
with
it was going to be like a 1/4 scale, fucking like the main chick from High School DxD or something, like tits out, fucking half naked.
I think this is a very different kind of store. I think.
Yeah, have you seen the Raphael? I think it's the Raphael from the movie that's like a nightmare. Like it's one of the original movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle costumes.
Is it like the second one? The second one was pretty rough.
It's like disintegrated.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I saw that, and they're selling it. Yeah,
So-
dude, it's a nightmare.
So the funny thing is you probably saw that from Twitter. Somebody already bought that, and they're already restoring it.
Yeah, it's like rotting.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Well, and then in that thread later on in it, oh my god, I found it. Then later on in the thread on Twitter, there was the guy from Labyrinth.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
And he like got abandoned at an airport, and like the puppet was like, it's worse now than it was like when it was decaying and rotting. Like there it is. I take no responsibility for any of your nightmares.
Yeah, it's funny because like when it's some like
I'll be back.
Some of these, yeah. So this one now was bought and is being restored, and then there's the other one that you saw, that was already restored.
I'm glad they don't have the picture on here, but the most disturbing part was that underneath that cod piece, there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja penis on the foam. Never the same.
This looks like he actually was attacked by the Super Shredder and left to float in the bay. He's seen some shit, man. Oh my god, that face!
Listen, I want to see what it looks like when they restore it again.
Turtle foreskin. Oh my god. No! I don't want to ever see it again. I mean, there's another article I just found because I'm looking for the naked picture so that I can share my pain with all of you. But it was like a bigger close-up of the face, and I can't.
It's uncanny for me. It looks like I stumbled on an episode of like Law and Order, and they just found this body floating, and they're like, "Oh no, who is this?" Like, that's that famous painter. Did you know him? That's the famous painter. He's just floating. It's like, what happened to him?
This article, let this rotting Ninja Turtle prop kill the last of your childhood innocence.
God, man.
Not wrong.
Ugh.
I cannot find the junk one. I'm not sad. Oh, wait, hold on. Found the tweet.
We'll give Ryu his moment to come back from
Giving you the
spaghetti.
tweet when since he's gone for spaghetti, he's gonna get it
With
on his sweater.
spaghetti.
You have to look at the next one down is the Hoggle, the Labyrinth one.
Oh god, I can't even imagine.
And then there's a Tauntaun. And then, okay, it's the fourth one down. The fucking obliterated Turtle Moose Knuckle. You're welcome. That thread is where demons go to die.
I knew it. I too was waiting to die.
Oh. This looks like some shit that you would find in Five Nights at Freddy's, man. This is fucking me up.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Abandoned Emporium.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta need that pepperoni pizza. The thread itself. The thread has some really great comments.
It's bizarre. All right. Okay. Hey.
Radical.
Welcome back, Rio. I hope your spaghetti is delish.
Oh, it's about to be.
Are you putting sriracha on your spaghetti?
It's chili spaghetti. And I'm putting Cholula on it.
Ah, I gotcha. Okay. I'm okay with
And
it.
oh, so you know what chili spaghetti is, right?
Mhm, yeah.
Okay. See,
Chili
nope.
sweater on your.
See, here
sweater.
in Indy, they call it chili mac.
Oh, oh, that's right. I forgot
Chili
about
mac.
that.
Yep.
Chili mac.
Yep.
I know what
It's
chili
like-
mac is.
Spaghetti, but they put, instead of just like red sauce, they give you chili on it.
Yeah, and then I put cheddar and mozzarella on top.
Tasty. Very good.
Yep.
Oyster
Good,
crackers
good.
to go with. Nice. Good stuff. Okay. So, can you describe to me this experience of being flushed out? Do you remember the flavor rotation of your bath?
So I was bathing with Abasi because we were sharing a pool.
Things that I didn't expect to hear.
And I want to say that it was I don't know. What do you think Abasi would flavor? Because I wouldn't even know what, I'm a goblin. I wouldn't even know what fucking flavored bathwater would be. What would you assume that, I want to ask chat what Abasi would have in his water.
Gamer
Well, I mean,
girl.
you guys were actually, yeah, probably. You guys were actually given the flavor, like the daily flavor at 0 cost. And it was sandalwood and onion.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because everything's onion
Yeah.
based or whatever. Yeah, so it tasted like wood chips and onions as I was getting flushed out like a Ninja Turtle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty par for the course. It's a
I think
cowabunga, dude.
So Jared went to the went to relieve himself, and they came in and said, "We're gonna drain the things you can get out." And I guess I didn't pay attention, and they just fucking flushed it, and I just scream and spin around in circles and just shoot down the tube.
You don't even try to swim out?
No, like it just got me, and
just-
then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna ride this out.
He rides the wave. Perfect. I love it. That's great. You do just that, sir. Okay. I've got to know what happens next, though, if you could, please. You're flushed out into the bazaar. It's in the poverty area, bear in mind, where they have this open pool for those that are, obviously not well off. The water that comes through, once it hits that pipe, or at least once it hits the luge of sorts, it's going to carry whatever has also additionally come through. Probably some pretty nasty things.
I'm sorry, I had children aggro.
That's fine.
So I literally just shoot out because they have these drains high enough that the water comes out.
Yes.
All the kids obviously swarm. It's probably midday at that point.
All the kids probably there for about an hour, so I'm gonna guess that it's likely like 10.
Or early morning. Okay, fair enough. So all the kids freak out because it's fresh water coming out.
Yes.
And they love the waterfall effect. They keep it high enough so that obviously nobody can sneak into the higher tiered pools or whatever baths.
Sure.
So I literally just shoot out like a fucking rocket, and I'm screaming. And I land in the water with the kids, and there's people my size, and I'm like, what the hell? Where the fuck am I? I need to get back inside. And they're just all confused because I'm a tiny person like they are.
No, you're not.
And
you're a tiny goblin.
well, right. I'm their size, but I don't look anything like them.
Yeah.
And obviously they've never seen a goblin.
So
they're all
you
just
curse.
And then I swear a lot. So they just kind of all back off and form a circle. And I'm just like, fuck this. So I push past one of the kids. I go up to the door and I just immediately start banging on the door. Let me in. I'm not done with the bathing.
So you know that the gates were opened. There is no door to bang upon.
Oh, wait. I thought there was an initial gate that we banged.
Yes. But you had to wait because that wasn't opened yet.
Oh, right. And then so it's permanently open?
For the day.
Okay.
Once they hit their night hours, they start locking up.
So I'm naked. So I grab I steal someone's towel.
Okay, sure. Well, the great thing about this is that the poor kids don't really have towels. It's not like the community pool for them, so they don't go out and bask and dry off and come home and have like PB&J.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll give you a chance. We'll give you a chance that someone there has something that you can pull away from them. I'll say it is a 30% chance.
Okay.
Give me the 30% range.
36 down.
Okay. Oh, very good.
Nice.
Very good. Now, let's see if it's actually a towel. I'm going to give you a 40% range that it's a towel.
76 down.
Whoops. There we go. Very good.
Oh, nice.
Very good. It's not in great condition. It's relatively well used. It's got a bit of a mustier smell to it, but they let it sunbake, so there are areas of it that is rather crunchy. Enough so that you can still dry off, though. Plus, it's enough to cover yourself.
Yeah, I just need enough to cover myself, and I'm a goblin, so I don't need much.
Yeah, you pretty much don yourself some Yoda robes.
Yep. I've literally probably looked like Yoda at this point. Just a scuffed Yoda.
Just a scuffed
The
Yoda.
towel itself is probably this bizarre mashup between like a beige and a yellow, and has a strong oniony flavor and smell to it. It's still stiff in areas, and you realize that it is partially it's made of onion petal. It's an onion petal towel.
Nice. I'm all about it.
So it's quite dank.
Yeah, I love it.
Dank.
You cover yourself. Immediately run inside. You duck in. It's still early enough that not many people are starting to find their way into the bathhouse.
Okay. And are there any guards or anything? Like or is there any type of like checkpoint, like making sure that I'm of a certain class or anything to like make sure that I don't just like sneak in somewhere I'm not supposed to be? Or can I just walk back to the room where we were?
You see that the room itself is the curtain itself is slightly opened.
Okay. So, I guess I'm gonna go try to get back in the room and get my clothes.
Sure, give me a perception, please.
Okay. Perception. Oh my god.
That's not great. It's dark. You do have dark vision, bear in mind, but you can see that there's not very incredibly a large amount of people in here. There's not very many people that are occupying the smaller satellite rooms. There's probably 1 or 2 people in the larger tub as of right now. You know that it's likely the working class that are here, but they haven't noticed you yet.
Okay. I guess I'm just trying to find out where our original room was. And I'm just checking. I guess I'm just checking random. I'm checking random rooms.
Okay.
And calling for Abasi, because I know that a bird lady's not going to really give a fuck, and she's just going to ignore me.
Okay, sure, not a problem. You immediately dart to the back room. Are you trying to do so like stealthily, or are you just being quick about it?
I'm just trying to be quick about it because I don't want anybody to touch my sword. I don't want to get lost because I don't know where the hell I am. I don't want to run into Dickhead because I know that he has something out for me. So I'm just like trying to find them as fast as I can.
Sure. You quickly beat feet across the jade inlaid floor. Crossing the distance rather quickly, you step inside of your smaller satellite room. Do you pull the curtain back immediately?
Oh yeah, I just fucking fling it open.
You just fling it open.
Yep.
Once you're inside, or at least once you can see inside, no one's there.
And this is the room. Like, do I see my stuff next to our bathing area?
You do see your stuff, yes.
Okay. So since I don't see anybody, I'm just going to immediately grab my gear and get dressed.
You also see, you also note that you can see Pilakka's things and Abasi's things.
Okay. So I'm going to grab my shit, put it on, sheathe my weapon, and then I'm going to...
Can I get from you a light fortitude save, please?
Mm-hmm. That's not bad.
It's not bad. You feel this rousing sleep sort of dawn over the top of you, like it's this almost light veil. but you're able to sort of shake it off. It's brief for a moment. You're struck with this like wide-brimmed yawn, but it's not much for you. It doesn't seem to bother you.
And this is probably due to the ingredients in the water, correct?
Perhaps.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Right. I probably shouldn't ask that. So I kind of shrug it off and try to ignore sleepiness. Since they're not there, and I might need money to get back or to buy my way out of a situation, I'm going to try to take a couple gold pieces from Jared's things. Because like I'm really freaked out. And after talking to Donkor like that prior night about my head being out there, wanted, I'm going to try to grab a couple gold pieces because I don't think you would care.
Give me perception.
Okay.
You hear footfall, heavier footfall, coming in the direction of your satellite room that you were allowed.
Okay, so I'm going to keep rummaging to try to get this as quickly as possible. And then if I can, I'm going to try to get to the doorway if I have enough time.
You can hear multiple voices, the sounds of men. They're speaking in a language you're familiar with, but it's like it's a bit dated.
Can I roll a perception check to see if I recognize the language?
You can give me a linguistics.
Okay.
You can try.
Right, I can try. I knew that was coming. So that's knowledge. Oh no, linguistics is okay, a separate thing, right?
No, nothing. It's just spot out. You have no idea.
Okay. So am I able to grab any coin, or are they really fucking close at this point?
They're close. They're very close. And when you finally find his spot of coins, it's mostly some kind of bizarrely shaped mound. Remember that a lot of his metals had melted.
Are there any smaller pieces, like anything that I can just swipe really fast?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll leave it to a die roll.
Yeah, that's fair.
5. You grab 5 gold pieces.
Okay. I'm going to grab that. And then I'm going to... How deep are these? I assume... Oh, no. I remember you describing. You said that the pools start off a certain, like, depth, and then they tier.
Yes, they
deeper,
do. They tier
correct?
down.
I'm going to try to get to inside of the pool again.
The pool is empty.
Is it completely empty?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm going to try to hide as well as I can. Because I know that I can't get to the door in time. I mean, from what I'm hearing, I'm not going to be able to get to the door and ready myself in case it's the guards or somebody looking for me or, whatever.
Okay. Give me a stealth as you leap into the pool.
Oh, God. Come on. Ooh,
that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
Hey, that's pretty good. You leapt into the pool. You immediately throw your body as flat as you possibly can against the bottom basin, hoping that they don't, for one reason or another, look in. Luckily, the towel that you grabbed manages to match some of the towel that you're wearing at the moment, like the basin of the tub. Very similar in color.
Nice.
So you immediately throw it over yourself, and you almost blend in. To the untrained eye, they would be very, very challenged to see you.
Like the scene in Lord of the Rings, where they fall down the mountain or whatever in front of Mordor.
Yes, very similar. Very, very similar. You leap in, you hear the multiple footfalls. You can't really see much. You hear 2 men talking very quietly to themselves, and a third enters the room.
Okay.
You hear him say, "Grab their things. We are taking them to the back."
Can I roll a perception to see if I recognize the third voice? Because I almost recognize that without it.
You can try. So the thing about Wati, the people here, they all have a very similar style accent, unless they're not from this area.
Right.
Definitely sounds like a guy that you may have met at some point in the past, but then again, it's just a bassier tone.
Right. Okay, I'm just gonna stay hidden.
Okay.
I'm not gonna risk peeking up or anything like that.
Sure. After a few moments, they grab all the things. You hear the rustling stop, and then the footfall end as they walk away.
Okay. I want to wait until it's completely clear, and I don't see anything or hear anything.
You're not gonna hear anything. Not anything else anyway.
Okay. Damn it. Since there's 3 of them and I only have me, I think I'm going to try to sneak back out that drain.
Perception again.
Okay. It's not horrible, but
sure. Let's see. I'll leave it to a 50-50.
Okay.
Your call.
Odd.
Odd it is. Lighter footfall this time. Not so much as a heavier set individual. They take 2 or 3 steps in.
Mm-hmm.
They pause. You hear I guess they didn't care much for it. Better luck next time, Andre. Then steps out of the room.
So this could have been the lady that escorted us in, correct?
No.
It was a guy.
It was a guy.
He was very soft spoken.
That very same individual right there. He introduced
Right.
himself as Andradora Saler, named after his mother, but you can call him Andre.
Right. I don't know. I'm still kind of freaked out by the 3 guys that stole their shit. And I have no clue where either of them are. Can I peek up and like kind of investigate? I think that Pilakka was in like a separate pool in the same room.
No.
Correct?
No, it's the same pool as you guys.
Oh, all the same pool. Okay. Can I like investigate and see if I see any signs of like she was taken away? Like I knew that Jared had gone somewhere because he had to relieve himself. But I don't know what happened to Pilakka. Like, can I look around and see?
He got in the tub. He was in the tub as well.
Right, but when they had drained the pool, that's when he had left the room.
Give me a wisdom check. Let's see.
Okay.
It's a flat memory test, so just click on your wisdom for me.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
You can't really remember. Maybe he went out to the bathroom. He may have gone to relieve himself. Perhaps they just left without you.
Without their things, though?
You're convinced that they wouldn't have left without their things.
Yeah. Can I look for any type of if she was kidnapped or if they detained them while they were unarmed, anything like that? But why would they come back in the room and take their shit? I don't know. That seems weird. Yeah, I want to look and see if there's any type of like a sign of a struggle or any type of things.
No
would
sign
be
of struggle immediately. You can try to search if you want to investigate a bit, but investigating may give your position away.
Mm-hmm.
It's something you've got to risk.
I think I'm just gonna bounce. I like in my gut, it's telling me to get the fuck out.
Okay.
Get the rest of the party.
All right.
And then come back.
So
I'm gonna try to sneak out of the drain.
Okay. You begin to move to the drain itself, and you can see that it has some sort of like risen lid to it, but it's just enough so that you can kind of slip into it. A smaller size character, very thin body, could get through. The thing that struggles the most is your arms, just because your arms are so girthy in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Just a prominent definition of who you are. But after you slip through, you can walk down about 4 or 5 feet before you can start feeling the water again, and the water level will rise.
Okay. Is it going to be high enough that I would need to swim?
You could give me a swim if you wanted to get out easily. I mean, it washed you out before.
Yeah, I'm going to try to like controlled swim out. That way I can climb out instead of being fucked up when I come
Thrown
out.
into the bowl. Right.
Right. Come on. If only I had rerolls.
The struggle is real, but you are not quite deft enough. You're able to get through. It just looks sloppy more than anything else.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
But you get through.
Okay.
It's only like a 15-foot swim, maybe a 20-foot swim at best, and you can slide out through the tube into the open pool. Much to the children's surprise, you burst back out. Do you keep the onion-petaled towel?
I'm going to actually... Are there any children looking at me like with mean mugging? Like, are any of them mean mugging me?
No, they're mostly confused. It's not often that they take a bath and a goblin pops out.
So I'm just gonna hand randomly one of them the towel and be like, "Here you go, friends. Keep the change." And then just start quickly heading back towards the Tooth and Hookah.
When you approach one of the kids and you like shove the towel at them, and he does like that. There's a panic moment because they don't really know what you're gonna do, especially since you came out of the water beforehand and you started screaming and cursing at them. They're just very surprised. But after it's just the towel, they calm down and you exit. You have to bear in mind you're naked.
Oh no, I'm clothed.
Are you?
Because I got my stuff. Yeah, I got my stuff.
Didn't.
I did.
You didn't get your stuff.
Yeah, I did.
So you're gonna tell me that you took your greatsword, your medium-sized greatsword, through that pipe?
No, I just got dressed. I didn't.
Okay,
there's no
so
way
then
I would have.
Regular clothes. I
Yeah.
gotcha. All right.
I can agree with you. I wouldn't be able to fit a giant great sword through there.
Yeah, no, it's like there's
Unless
no way. There's no way. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I threw it over the wall and then
Yeah.
I climbed through the hole. It killed a child. It'll be fine.
You would better believe I'm gonna roll to see if you impale a child. It's definitely
Okay.
gonna happen.
Can I throw it over the wall? Can we?
You would have to go through the wall. There is no. You can stop this.
You said you'd roll it.
I'm gonna.
He said it, chat. He said he'd fucking roll it.
I'm gonna step on you. You have a
He's
90.
gonna kill a
You know what?
child in
If
this
you
game.
guess the 1% chance,
Okay.
then you will successfully throw it over a blind spot that you're not aware of in the wall, and it manages to land.
86.
If I roll an 86, I'm just gonna get up and we'll fucking walk away from this game.
Oh, please. Damn it. It was close, though. It was close.
The sword can't be much wider than he is. It's like 2.5 times his length, and it's about the same width of his body.
Yeah.
It literally
like-
is the Buster Sword.
Well, yeah, it's Cloud's sword or whatever. Like straight up, it's from Final Fantasy VII or whatever. Is it Cloud or is it Titus? No,
It's
Titus
Cloud.
is 10. Yeah, it's Cloud. Yeah, I always mix them up for some reason. I don't understand.
And
What that
Titus
is.
is the water blade.
How do you make?
I
them
don't
up?
know.
One of them goes. The other one just is emo.
Super emo.
Pretty much the entire time. Yeah.
I think both of them are technically super emo. It's just different types. It's like 90s emo versus 80s emo.
One of them is super optimistic about life.
Yeah.
Was it night? You know what? I don't want to think about it. That's a whole different tangent. But you're able to break free with your clothes. You're soaking wet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm soaking wet, but I get out. I don't. Fuck. We equipped him with a dagger, but I never got it. So I'm just gonna try to get back. Like I've got the gold piece still, right? I did tuck that away as I crawled out.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to get back to the Tooth and Hookah after I throw my towel at this poor child that's frightened.
Okay. You bolt. Do you just like walk down the center of the street, or do you kind of stick to the sides and the eaves to try to
I
hide under?
put up my hood
Okay.
that I have, and I try to duck between shadows and actually like not draw attention, because I know that outside I need to be careful. Even though I'm obnoxious, I know that.
Then give me a stealth. I just want to see what you got.
Oh god. I don't think I'm gonna get another good stealth. Go. Actually, never mind.
That's really good. Really good. You've learned well enough to dip between the eaves, the awnings, stay into the shadows, lean to the walls, utilize your size to your advantage in this case, and hiding has been sort of your clan's forte. Waiting for the opportune moment to strike, but this time, you know exactly where you need to go. You're off to the Tooth and Hookah. You wish to speak to your allies. We'll make haste with it. You burst into the Tooth and Hookah. You don't even say anything to Farhan, and you sprint up the steps. The door was never barred. No one there to mess with you or do anything like that. It's still very early, mind you, like probably 10:30, something to that matter.
I kick in the door.
You do, friend, and you do, and how?
So I kick in the door, and I'm like, quick! I've lost them. They're gone. I don't know where they fucking are. These guys stole their shit. We need to go.
Perceptions, please, from Donkor and from Neferani. You two were probably already starting to rouse awake at this point, but there was no other movement inside of your abode. Donkor is definitely going to hear it.
I did not have my character sheet open. I had everything else open. So there we go. Nope, I'm.
She's out.
Per usual.
Minding her own business, staying inside of the room, maybe even just kind of basking in the sunlight at this point. Donkor, do you do anything? Do you say anything?
Donkor would immediately, like, not necessarily hearing what's being said, would probably hear loud yelling and or something, but would probably brandish like one of the daggers that he's carrying on him pretty much at all times ever since he started traveling. It's just a small dagger.
Okay.
And then would probably go out slowly, mind you, but go out into the main room from where he was sleeping.
Okay.
Or yeah, probably from where he was sleeping.
How panicked are you, Ronan?
Oh, I'm like full tilt.
So you're not being quiet. You're screaming. Are you like kind of hopping around about things?
As soon as I hear movement, I'm sprinting toward it and tackling whatever the fuck it is.
Whatever is moving?
Whatever's moving.
Oh.
Like if I hear any movement inside of the room, I'm just gonna run, and not like aggressive tackle, like I'm trying to murder it.
You're not gonna Goldberg spirit or anything like that.
Watch out!
You ready
no,
or in a place you've never seen it before?
This Sunday. Have you ever seen a goblin tackle a crocodile man?
Oh God, not like this.
But yeah, I'm gonna run towards whatever it is, because I know there's gonna be either cat lady or crocodile guy, and I'm gonna go run and jump on them and be like, "Listen, Linda."
Do you open your door, Donkor?
Slowly, but not. It would probably be in such a way that the door is cracked and slowly opening, just in case there might be a threat on the other side.
Okay, then let's Ryu, let's get a perception.
Okay.
This is gonna be challenging. It's a difficult DC.
Let me make sure superstition. 1, 2, 3.
Superstition leads the way.
Okay, well, I didn't get it.
You're standing at the basin of the fountain, and you're like, they got him! They took everything! All their shit! They're missing! And you hear nothing. Donkor, you peer out, and it's Ronan. Ronan's standing at the fountain. He has no equipment. He has no allies. It's just him standing, yelling. Almost very Roger Rabbit style.
Donkor's still going to have his dagger in hand, but he's going to still slowly open the door and say, Ronan, as pretty much as loud as he can, in a kind of nervous tone.
Okay.
But Ronan,
I'm gonna immediately just fucking like, you know how you walk into a room on WoW and like you accidentally aggro a mob and they fucking laser beam target you?
Nope.
Like that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, well, any type of game where you aggro a mob that you shouldn't have aggroed, it just, and you didn't want to aggro it.
So Han Solo comes around a corner and there's a bunch of stormtroopers and they're like, and they chase him.
Nice.
Yes, except for I'm not gonna miss. So I turn and I just immediately start bolting at.
You're Han Solo in this scenario. I don't.
Oh, okay. Never mind. But no, he's gonna be the Han Solo. Well, never mind. I fucked
Well, in
this
this
up.
in this case, you said that you're going for the door. You see, it's just lightly ajar. Do you immediately shove in through, or do you knock, or what do you do here?
I'm gonna bolt at him and grab the door and just get in his face and be like, "They've got them. They took their shit. There's 3 dudes."
All right, so here's
I'm making this as difficult for you as possible.
no, here's gonna wind up happening. Donkor is going to panic in this case because now Ronan is running at him yelling.
Okay.
He's going to
Are you gonna boot me?
he's going to kick the door shut.
Wait, does it open which way? Did you lean this way or out? So you're gonna smack me with the door and I'm gonna fly into the fucking pool of.
I'm going to smack you with the door.
Okay, god damn it. All right, fine.
Which I think I need a reflex, right, to do in the first place, right?
It's
it's
not
a
so much a
door.
reflex. It's give me a strength check. If you're trying to like panic, I know that when I panic, I just like throw my weight at something. And if you're going to be doing that, you're going to put a little weight behind it and some strength. Give me a strength check.
Die. Oh my fucking god! All right, Chad, it was a good stream. You murder me. I'm concerned for everyone's well-being, and you murder me with a door.
I want to see this drawn, please.
Ah,
My face is gonna be in the door print forever.
Ronan,
That is a straight nat 20.
Ronan, you are slapped with a door. It just begins to yeet you across the room. The problem is you reach the end of your leash and you are stopped. You feel this jar in your shoulder and you slam into the ground.
I thought it was gonna be Farhan for a second. I was about to be.
No. You reach the end of your leash, which is your shoulder. When he slammed the door closed, he slammed your fingers in the door.
Oh my god! Why you do this to me?
You can see at the opposite side, KO. These little green nublets just sticking through.
Could you get my fucking hand out of the door?
Donkor is going to immediately open the door and be like, I'm sorry. I didn't realize
Jesus!
you were running at me, and this was a problem.
He's very rattled. Very, very rattled. His face is also like, if he could show and expose a bright red, it would be that. But in this case, it's probably this darkening green to almost a purple in spots where you've slammed his head.
I'm just gonna like. Does he open the door to let my fingers out?
Yeah, I opened that door.
So I'm gonna like
3 points
slowly
of subdual.
points of damage.
It's not lethal. It's subdual.
Okay, so where do I put? I would just take it off my HP.
Yeah, you just
Normally,
you
or-
just take it off your HP. So this is, since it's non-lethal, you heal 1 point. You're supposed to heal 1 point of non-lethal a night.
Okay.
But in this case, because it's subdual damage, you're only going to be dealing like you get 1 point back an hour.
Oh, there's a spot for non-lethal damage.
Yeah.
Would I put it there?
Yes.
Okay, that works better. All right, so 3 points non-lethal. All right. So I'm going to slowly lower my hand, and I'm gonna lower my head at the same time, and then I'm gonna blow steam out of my mouth and just sigh. Come here for a second. I need to explain things, and I'm trying to be calm, but
Misty,
it's really
can I get
fucked up.
Can I get a perception, please? You definitely had an opportunity at hearing him scream
Oh,
about the fingers, especially. Yeah, I'm for it. You hear this goblinoid scream and yell from out in the common room.
Can you all be quiet?
I think she's awake now.
Okay, so here's a quick story, real fast. Me, the bird lady, and the fat dwarf. We went to go wash because he was disgusting, and the bird lady told me I needed a bath too. So we went down there, and we went to this nice bath house. It had pretty ladies and nice smelling stuff. And then next thing I know, I get flushed out of a drain. I come back in the room and I heard people. So I hid, and some guys stole their shit, and I don't know where they are. And you said that there's people chasing me, so I came back to get you. I'm going to go put my fingers back on.
Well, I don't think they quite fell off, but you definitely should find something to.
I'm gonna snap them back in. Yes.
Oh, yeah. So where did you go? And
We went. I don't know. It's a big bath place. Lots of water. Nice. Smells like onions.
Yeah, you know right away that there is only one prominent bathhouse in the area, and you are at least aware that there are some shadier machinations that go through that place. What that is, you are not entirely sure. You thought it may have been something related to like a drug trade.
Well, there's only one place that really fits that bill. So, you said they were taken. You said
They took their shit, and I don't know where the hell they are. Like, I came back and there was no sign. They said that they were looking for them. I don't know. And then the guy that helped us get in there was disappointed.
they took their stuff. Why would they do that?
Yeah, like all of their equipment, everything, their clothes, their monies.
Were you shouting like this? Because maybe they just wanted some quiet.
No, I was almost asleep. We were naked and bathing, and it was relaxing. And I've never had that kind of a bath.
That's weird. All right. Well, I guess we have to go look for them. Which I don't even know where to begin.
Do we?
Well, they took their stuff more than like.
Did they? Hold up. So I was not here for the first part of this conversation. How are you? Hello.
Hi.
How are you here with your stuff? Like, weren't you with them? Where did the disconnect? Brief.
No,
Where
it's
did the disconnect
fine.
happen? Like,
so I was one of the servants that looked like a ghost came in and said, we need to renew the bathwater. And I said, okay. And then he flushed me down the drain like a toilet. Would I know what a toilet is?
Probably not.
No, I probably would not. He flushed me down the drain. I don't even know if I would know the word flush, but yeah, sure.
you went down like the hole in the middle where they empty out all the water?
Yep. It was interesting. And then I had a bunch of children stare at me naked. And I had to steal a towel.
So they didn't fit down the hole.
The children?
The bird and not the children at the bottom of the hole.
No, they didn't. I guess I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if they stepped out.
How long did it take you to get from the children place back to the other place?
A long time. It was a big drain.
So, stick with me here.
Okay.
I'm still waking up. But how do we know they just didn't put their clothes on and leave?
Because
he said he saw someone take their clothes, which I would assume means he probably found a way back. How did you find your way back?
Then this should be easy because a naked Pommet and a naked Verb in the marketplace ish is.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
see anything on the way back, and I'm pretty sure I would have spotted a
But
giant
did you
naked
hear
dwarf.
anything on the way back? Because I feel like the shrieking. from
No,
the
no, I
nudity-
was extra quiet on the way back because
No, not.
No, not me. Oh, you mean the shrieking because of the naked dwarf? Okay.
Well, I meant the burb, but sure.
I mean, isn't the burb mostly naked all the time?
She wears robes.
I don't know what's under those robes.
On top of having robes, she also wears an illusion that makes her look like an older, just like a regular old Betty White looking character.
Right.
She could have like bare spots. I don't know what that looks like. It could be off-putting.
Wait, so she's parked bare?
No,
Let's
that's
go
not
with
what-
that. So Donkor, I feel like I want to find where this bathhouse is because this sounds like a place I want. Not the onion part, but I mean onions are good. They're everywhere. But maybe sometimes a bath could smell nicer. But anyway, I digress. Maybe after we find them, we can go. No, that sounds weird. Maybe I can go to the bath and then you can go to the bath separately, or we can all go together again.
Oh, it's a co-ed. Ladies and
No, I understood that part.
okay.
I just was not sure that's what I would like to do.
I mean, more than likely, I just want to find out where Abasi and Pilakka went. To be completely honest with you, it's one of those where we have one too many enemies right now, and well, probably one too many appointments that we probably skipped. So we might need to find them, unless their lives be in danger, or well, at least right now they're kind of naked.
Donkor's right. I'm gonna slap him on the back like really hard, but in like a bro way, like you're correct. Let's go. We should find them. And I'm just gonna go back to my room and to start putting on some proper cat going out clothes.
Okay. Sure. Misty, can I get a memory test from you?
Is that hold on?
Wisdom.
Luckily,
Luckily, you don't really need a lot. You know that Wati doesn't really have much in the way of bathhouses. There's really only one. There's a few of smaller places that people can go if they have more special needs that need to be met. But in this case, there is one large bathhouse in all of Wati. And it's called the Jade Oasis. The Jade Oasis is a place for people of all economy, all people in the economy. So it's you've got the poverty on the outside, your working class in the open mid and satellite rooms, and then there is basically a VIP / wealthy area that reigns near the top. But you don't really hear anything good about the Jade Oasis, unless of course you are one of the said VIPs. Now your family is of the working class. You may have been there once or twice, but your father probably would have told you never stray far and never take anything that was offered to you. Let's see what you might actually know additionally. Give me a knowledge local.
I might be also taking notes on knowledge local. So that's a 23.
Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, this is good news. So, it dawns on you. Like a sack of bricks, you are struck with the knowledge of this place. The Jade Oasis. Wait, my father definitely told me that I should only go there if I'm in the company of friends, of allies that I trust. That I shouldn't take anything. And it does have a reputation of people of rapport and wealth entering and sometimes never coming out. I'll give you a shot here, a 30% range.
44 up. So not that.
Not that. You definitely know that this is a place that some people go when they wish to alleviate some stresses. It's not your typical bathhouse. They have ethereal servants. They look like apparitions. Literally look like ghosts. but it's magic. They tend to some of the more mundane needs. You know that your family never got along with the owner of the establishment, but you haven't been in a long time. You've always maintained to personal things. They're boned indeed, Jess. Yes.
Not necessarily.
Potentially. The risk is ever increasing, especially the more you know about this place.
I heard they have good loot.
They could. They could very well, yeah. Ryu, now that you've placed your fingers back upon yourself.
I apologize. Sorry about that.
It's all right. No worries.
Okay, so now that I got my fingers back.
She comes out dressed. She seems to have some information, or at least her face has changed at least slightly enough to resonate differently than before. Misty, you just know that the Jade Oasis isn't all that it seems on the surface. It's a beautiful building, and a lot of money goes through the place, but there's a lot of shady dealings that happen there too.
So, Ronan, what did this building like? Was this wasn't the Jade Oasis that you all went to, was it?
Yeah. That's it. That was.
Oh.
I remember.
Okay,
I mean, that's really the only place that he could have even went to.
Well, yeah,
it was
but
super nice.
Well, I don't go to a lot of bathhouses. I didn't really put it together.
And there was ghosts.
But
there was a lot.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm still waking up. Now
You're
I'm
fine.
awake.
You're fine.
It is not the best of places. We sometimes people never come back.
I wish I would have known that.
I wish to. So we probably definitely
It's places more shadier dealings, that's for sure.
Yeah, we definitely. I had said something jokingly about like my cookery, like my rather like cats, like putting on like normal cat clothes, but instead I have on like all my stuff, including my like cookeries and like ready to go.
She's prepared. She is ready for adventure.
Wait, are you talking on the map as well?
Am I?
No. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Forget.
Is it that big square pool? I mean, I know that's not what a bathhouse looks like, but
no, it is not. That large square pool that is amidst those in those are some of the larger like noble families of the town.
Got it. Okay.
So, Donkor, Ronan, it's more than just your typical like welcoming clothes. It's adventuring gear. She's wearing her light armors. You can see that she has her kukris, her bongos.
No, it looks like you're ready. Let me go get the rest of my stuff, and I guess that's where we're going next.
So, before you go get your stuff, I was unable to bring my weapon, and I don't feel safe without a weapon. Is there something that I could use temporarily that you have that I can kill people if I need to kill people? Because if this is a bad place, I need to kill people.
Well, I do have several weapons at my disposal if you do need one for whatever reason. I do have an axe.
I love axes. I like big weapons that can cut things in half.
You know, I found this axe off of someone's corpse, to be completely honest, and it served me well. So
yeah, if I could just use it until I get my nice sword back, I would be indebted to you.
All right, well, I guess I don't see the harm in this. I do want it back in one piece. I don't want you breaking it, that's for sure.
Oh, no, I'll just break people. I won't break your axe. As long as you let me have my fingers.
No, you shouldn't run on me again.
I find this to be a very unique scenario, since Ronan has been very much so about claiming and taking as much as he possibly can. This is a bit more of an odd situation, Donkor. He is exclaiming a debt unto you. This is something that would mean much to him, which so far not many other people in your party have expressed the uncanny desire to be indebted to anyone. For some reason, there's like the chip on their shoulder of everyone feeling like they have to pull their own weight almost consistently. So it is a little bizarre, but it's almost refreshing as a merchant in the mercantile quarter.
Yeah, because more recently, more than likely what would have happened is like Donkor hasn't had very many people who have been indebted to him, so this is definitely something that he's like all about. Like, all right, I can get used to this again. Yeah.
I like where this is going already.
Yeah, so he'll hand off his axe to Ronan.
Okay. Do you have the stats on that so I can just add it before I forget it?
It's just a masterwork dwarven war axe.
Oh, just a masterwork dwarven war axe. No big deal.
What is the die on that? Is it a D8 or a D10?
It is a D10.
Okay.
Okay.
So for you, it's going to be, are you going to be using it in one hand or two hands?
So I would have to use it. Wouldn't I? Don't I use my greatsword with both hands?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, so I'd have to use the great axe with the same amount.
Okay.
Stay a while and listen.
So what you're looking at here, what you're going to be seeing is that your attack bonus is going to be your strength plus your base attack bonus plus 1 for the masterwork property. So whatever your strength is.
It's 14 without rage.
So then it's going to be plus 2. So it's 2 plus your base attack bonus, and you're what, level 3?
Yes.
So that's going to be 5 plus 6 because it is a masterwork weapon.
Okay,
your damage
so is going to be 1d8 plus
1d10.
1d10 plus 6.
1d10 plus 3.
Oh, 1d2. So it's halved?
No, it's 1.5 times your strength modifier. Your strength modifier is plus 2.
Okay.
That's different when you rage. When you rage, it's going to go up.
Okay, so I would just add masterwork. Okay, whatever his name is, and then under the damage, it would be 1d. Yeah, you can just do it. There you go. Happy birthday. Or did I mess it up?
I think you messed that up. I didn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
I can put it in for you if you'd like.
Yeah, if you want to put it in, because my brain is dead after
Sure.
streaming all day.
Looking for Ronan.
How do I delete? Unlock. Okay, I see it now. All right, there you go. It's all yours.
So this item is a masterwork dwarven war axe. Type is slashing. Melee strength damage is 1d10 plus strength. That is correct. Why is it not calculating the plus 7? Hold that thought. Your strength is 2 and 3 is 5. 6. Why is it offering you plus 7?
I don't know.
Oh, it's because it's 1.5 times strength on your hit. Really? I thought. I guess it's been so long since I've done that. Crit multiplier times 2. Crits on 20. Then you're good.
I thought it crit on 19 and 20.
No, not a war axe.
Oh, okay. A war axe is different. Gotcha.
Yeah, a great axe is different. A great axe is going to crit on 20 times 3, but a war axe is probably just going to crit on 20 times 2 itself.
Okay.
Yep, there you go. You're good. So now you can just flat roll like so.
Okay, cool.
Oh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I just want to make sure I got it in there in case something happened, and then
You are good. No worries.
okay.
All right. You have your axe. She seems to be equipped. Donkor, is there anything you utilize? Do you find yourself donning armor? I want to know how you guys intend to tackle this situation.
Donkor's probably wearing what he usually what he would usually be wearing. He has his bow. He has his scimitar that he's been rocking ever since he got it. He has his backpack with him just in case something else needs to happen, which has several potions. It still has the urn of perfume. For whatever reason, he never got rid of it. He has tinder boxes. He has oil. He has caltrops. He's fully kitted out right now.
Is there anything that you wanted to leave behind?
Donkor doesn't really usually feel comfortable leaving his personal belongings behind, so it's not necessarily anything that he would wind up doing right now.
Okay.
Because he generally carries light anyway.
Sure, not a problem. Okay. So then this is up to the three of you here to decide how you want to handle the situation moving forward. You just intend to run in immediately into the Jade Oasis? Are you thinking that you might wait and try to ask around? How do you want to handle this?
I don't know how Neferani and Ronan intend to handle this, but Donkor is probably going to ask around and ascertain, maybe if he sees anybody that he's remotely familiar with, and maybe try to see if maybe they've also had, rumors of people missing or being taken.
Is this what you're explaining to them, or?
No, this is what I'm explaining to the chat right now, waiting, because more than likely that's what's going through his mind. He's waiting to see what Neferani's and Ronan's plans are.
So when I come out of the room, I'm basically going to wait by the door of the room to leave. All but not actually tapping my foot, but like close to it. Because once I figured out where they went,
right,
my concern went way up. So I'm just kind of waiting at the door, like, "Hey, sup? What's going on? What's going on? Are we ready to go yet? How about now? Now? Yesterday? Now?"
As soon as he says that, like, I fucking run to the door, and I'm like, "Let's do this!"
Ronan, you can see immediately that she is prepared. Like the hackles are raised, right? This is no longer like a, hey, let's just handle this all loosey goosey. She's generally afraid.
Yeah.
What question do you have, Donkor?
Well, I understand that both of you are really raring to go, but how do you intend to tackle the situation? I intend to ask questions first, maybe find people that I'm remotely familiar with, but it seems you two are just trying to run in guns a-blazing. Well, swords a-blazing.
I mean, if we just start chopping off heads, somebody's going to say something.
Yeah, I do think that's how you run. You go into places like this. You wind up putting a target on your back more than anything.
Yeah, I forgot about dickhead.
Well, it was more like talking about the fact that you might even have guards that are coming after you, but yeah, I guess that's fair.
Oh, I can handle guards. But you're right. We should be smart about how we find our friends.
I feel like being told I'm right.
Well, however you want to proceed, but we should probably go now, because I've heard that you need to find people fast when they're missing.
I mean, as true as that may be. Well, Neferani, how do you intend to solve this
We're
situation?
gonna go. I am going to. She found a lollipop in game 2, by the way. I am going to.
You want a lollipop?
I'm reaching into my bag. And it's like a stick with a beef jerky wrap.
I am so elated. I'm completely distracted by this.
I'm just gonna call them Ronan Pops. Here you go.
Ronan Pops.
Row Pops.
Row Pops. Maybe I'll make some Tootsie Roll ones. With jerky in the middle of it.
Oh my god.
Cheese on the outside.
Stop it. All right, let's go before I
know.
get this.
He's a little excited. So we're gonna go. The last place you saw them, which is the bathhouse, is our best place to go to find clues. We know where we're walking into. We have to be direct and maybe a little scary, but not very demanding, if we can manage those three things at the same time. But we just need our friends because they might still be in there. I don't like that. So let's go.
I'm just nodding and
That's her only plan. And she turns around. Get him!
I personally think this is a terrible idea, but
Just
sure.
if someone asks you if you're a god, say yes.
you say yes.
All right, chat. We're going to be introducing an NPC to tonight's session. I have a first name. I need a last name. Person of prominence. Person with wealth. Help me out here. Anybody can chime in.
Spell resistance.
That's a really shitty last name.
Dungeoneering.
Are you wanting one from chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just being an ass.
Oh, so
Chester
you're just
Long
being you.
Pockets.
Long pockets. Fuck.
It's not these are good names.
Smeltborn. I like that. The Arbaleth one is cool too. DeSanti. Wow, you guys are just on point with this shit.
It's almost as if they roleplay.
It's almost as if this channel knows what roleplay is.
There's nothing quite like listening to Blacklight's names for people. Can you recall the last few people he's named?
I like the last one was like a dog name. It was
Beagle Frimp Poodle Fuzz.
Poodle Fuzz.
What was it again? Beagle
Eagle
Frimp?
Frimp Poodle Fuzz.
Yep.
Jesus.
Beagle Frimp Poodle Fuzz that's actually his contact.
So I have a random question, and this kind of popped in my head the other day on accident when I was just sitting there watching a documentary on like Egyptian gods. So have I been involved in any conversations about Lamashtu? I don't think I've ever been present for when they actually talked about her, correct?
No, maybe in passing, but I don't think she was ever named.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure like that's my god is Lamashtu.
Really?
Yeah.
The breastfeeding, stealing.
Yep, she is the high god of goblins. And I double checked to make sure, and it
It doesn't
is.
necessarily mean that it's going to be your god. You could actually be godless.
Oh no, I'm 100% about deities, and I'm a goblin. I'm very superstitious.
Okay.
Or
you
at least
can
my
be.
character. Yeah, I'm 100%
Totally can be.
superstitious. Well, that's why I accented the ghost so much, and I kept saying it over and over. I'm like, there was ghosts there, and they were talking to me. So I my character is very superstitious, 100%.
Okay.
Now, Zanjafar is not. He gave a fuck less about gods and shit. Hence why he talked to a sphinx and sat down in the sand and talked like they were having brunch. So,
Fog.
yeah. I mean, you sat down too, so you can't even say
Yeah,
anything.
true enough. Thank you guys for the
I mean,
names.
I kneeled.
I managed to pick one. I'm actually really excited for when Twitch introduces the polls. So
Oh yeah, that's gonna be so great.
Well, I want them to. Yeah, but yes, go on. So I'll digress.
No
I-
pay to win is what
Feelings.
I knew. What you're. Is that what you're gonna talk about? Is the pay to win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that they give us the ability to turn
to make sure that
decide.
votes are 1-to-1 and not subs get like
yes.
+2. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
and like that you can vote again with bits.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing. Was the bits voting with
Yeah.
bits. I could understand subs getting maybe one extra vote or something, but
Like maybe in some things, like I feel like
yeah, you could turn it on and off.
Yeah, like
Right,
a
subs
check
get
mark.
marked.
Yep.
yeah,
Right,
let
yeah.
us do it.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's
All
almost
right.
like we create the content and we should be able to choose.
Oh, stop.
I've got the name. We're good.
Oh, God.
So, who's leading this shebang? Are you guys letting Ronan tackle?
Donkor will probably follow closely side by side to whoever's leading. Not necessarily trying to lead himself.
I was kind of thinking I was gonna like burst ahead.
I'm following whatever they do because
Nice.
I'm in
It sounds to me like Neferani's the one who's leading this.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if leading is a strong.
No, you are the leader. 100%. Congratulations, you've won.
Bad idea.
Click now to claim your free iPod Nano.
But what if I want a Zune?
Ooh, bringing it back.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had one.
I had one too.
Nope. I got my original iPod right here. Sad but true. Anyway,
We could go
I'll
back.
be first, I guess.
Okay. Then the camera
Yeah.
falls to you, Neferani. Ronan waits. He's excited to be through with this. He has a new weapon in hands, but he's waiting for you to stride forward.
Nice.
All right.
Do you run in specifically? Like, are you going into this guns ablazing, or are you trying to go the lighter route and speak to people around town? Perhaps even just go in and try the, I don't know, the bluffing in the charismatic way.
I'm gonna go in and like in my mind there's a front, and tell me if I'm wrong, there's a front desk, right? Like some sort of like Egyptian front desk, right? With
Ding,
some
ding, ding.
sort of version of like a bing, and I'll just, if that's, or a bell I pick up,
A gong.
something that will leave right, gong, something that will leave like an uncomfortable echo as it trails off and no one comes immediately. Like, this is what I imagine.
If there's a gong, I 100% punch the gong.
This is a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
Okay.
I love this idea.
If he punches it, I'm gonna like that. If he punches it, I'm gonna like stop it. We don't even know if there's a gong. Is there a gong? We're like,
It's their gun.
We're
I'm gonna
theory
give the gong a
crafting.
name. The gong's name is
All right, chat, we need a name for a gong. No, go ahead. What was your name? I'm curious.
It's the Scrubs gong. If anyone can remember the Scrubs gong.
Oh my god.
fun. Have
What?
to
No?
Google it.
Scrubs gong?
Yeah.
All I can think is I don't want no scrubs.
Mm-mm.
Oh, the little. Oh yes, please, the little one.
It's the sex gong.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You mean the show Scrubs? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only kind of gong to have.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
all right.
All right. Neferani, since this is your approach, you wish to go this route of diplomacy of sorts. You want to go in first. I've got to ask, what is your plan of attack?
After I ring the sex gong.
Yes.
Okay, so say I ring the sex gong. It's a very important part of the story for me right now. So the I am going to basically wait, like, hello, this is my plan of attack. Hello.
I don't think anyone's coming. So saying hello several times over.
So this
I can ring it again.
So this, okay, I was mostly asking your plan of attack. I want to give you guys an opportunity to at least skirt across town.
Oh.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I was like, there needs to be a.
Oh,
thing,
okay,
but-
yeah. Like, I okay. So, well, okay. Let me hit the rewind button. So we walk out of the Hooth and Tuka.
The Hooth and Tuka.
Good
Damn.
night, everyone.
Not to be confused with the Tooth and Hookah. It's a
Good night.
subsidiary
Oh,
company.
It's the
Yo, we opened
competitor
up
next door.
We opened
Um,
up the second one already.
Right,
Nice.
It's like McDowell's. More
Fair enough.
social.
I'm
So,
with you.
We're gonna kind of like, I'm gonna give Farhan like a we'll see you later, and like I am like ready. This is yet one more adventure, right? So I am just kind of like marching on out. I'm not super. I'm not really kind of taking any care
Sure.
as to being discreet at all. I'm almost tromping in my deliberateness to get where I'm going.
Okay. Now, you know that the individuals that succeed and are tailored to the most at this kind of establishment are the wealthy. There is an air of wealth about people, this sort of snobbishness, this total control.
Semi-door control.
Now, you know, if you go in with your adventuring wares, you will immediately be seen as the working class. Do you wish to go in anything separate?
I think Donkor could probably talk his way out of that.
I wouldn't think.
Would Donkor have extra clothing, like more high class?
I think Donkor does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he does.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could you I don't know what you can do with a goblin, but you two could probably pull off the fact that you guys look classy and I'm just your little bodyguard type individual. Out of character.
Donkor probably have to take a detour to probably grab something for you to be able to make you look the part, but
I feel like that kind of time feels extraneous to me right now in character.
Yeah, true.
And I almost like in my head, I'm thinking, okay, we can get there, and if they turn us away and they won't even talk to us, then we can like full Scooby-Doo it and like turn around and be like, well, hello, we have never been here, but like, you know, and like,
and then everything with the doors,
put a mustache on Donkor and they will not recognize us.
Seems legit.
This is how this works, huh?
This is inside the.
I love how Bob is just like, yeah, sure.
This is my life now.
I'm dumbfounded by this.
I'm right with you. I'm right there, dude.
Is any of this out of character?
No, it's pretty much on brand. I
was gonna say, this is what happened. I gave everyone a chance to kind of like push past me or.
I have a charisma of 4.
I am walking forward like they're playing the fucking Staying Alive music, but like with a different mission. Like I'm like walking to that beat. Like
Okay. Then let's give you some music for confidence here. Let's see what we have.
Okay, as we head out though, I want to lean to Farhan and be like, I have an axe, and just walk out.
I see that callback that you've done there.
I've heard them use the phrase.
Oh yeah.
Like I've heard Donkor use the phrase, so I'm just and then just gonna walk out. Okay. Not even gonna wait for a response.
You do in fact, and Farhan just watches. Once you've left, he'll exhale. Because thank God, the most destructive force in the entire place leaves with his axe.
Yep.
It was like a decision, right?
She steps with an air of confidence as she strides to the Jade Oasis. Do you two follow in tow, specifically, or are you side by side? Are you the Hocus Pocus witches looking for children?
Go ahead.
I'm side by side with Neferani right now.
Yeah, I'm behind. In the flank.
Okay. You move quickly like some kind of rabid chihuahua. Your feet may be, well, excuse me, your legs may be very short, but you're deft on the sand. You wade through the crowd as she strides with confidence to the Jade Oasis. Her head is almost held high. When you arrive at the Jade Oasis, it's probably a little closer to 11:30 or noon at this point. It is a high time. Many folks have already come and gone, but the place is still moving. Wati never really sleeps. Even after dark, it continues to move. The Jade Oasis is a beautiful building. It is incredible even considering some of the other architecture in this town. It is a 2-story establishment that is heralded by apparitions, ghosts of sorts, ethereal servants. You're not sure how. You're not sure why. But this is how they handle things. When you step inside, you hear the clamor of people. There are many inside. Mostly minding their own business. But they're doing what they can. You wait.
Let's see. So I'm gonna use a perception to see if there's anybody that I can immediately recognize.
Actually, yes, there is someone that you can immediately recognize. You see a series of figures moving to a rear set of steps. One of which is the Pasha.
Well, that's definitely a problem. The Pook is here.
Who is they, Pook?
He's a
Like a dog?
Kind of.
You know how you have Dickhead? Well, we have the Pook, and he kind of runs
Oh.
most of the underground of Wati.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
He's not... Well, he would... Never mind.
Yeah.
No,
and-
what? He's not what? He's
Okay,
not-
so, like... Is he strong? Like, could I kill him?
No,
Well, you might be able to kill him.
I don't think you'd be able to. Think about how quickly he sliced Abasi's father.
Yeah, but have you seen this little guy fight? He's pretty good.
I
I'm
can
gonna- I'm
rage
gonna-
really fast.
I'm gonna go to pat him on the head, but then pat him on the shoulder.
Oh. Okay.
But we should not get the people with the Pook. If you did kill him, would then kill all of us post haste.
Okay.
As you were
So that's-
discussing the Pook,
Not a good idea.
a figure manifests before you with a gust of this almost blue-like dust and smoke. A female figure, pronounced in all of its shape. You cannot quite tell if it is a figment of the imagination, if it was designed by the human mind, or if it actually is, in fact, a ghost.
Is it-
to the Jade Oasis. Will I be tending to you on this day?
And I just look at Neferani.
You would be. In fact, we're here on behalf of our employers. We were told to seek one of the more higher class of the, I guess, of the pools that you might have here.
Her head turns to each of you, sizing you up several times over. Forgive me, I must find one of the owners. They'll verify whether or not you belong in the upper clouds.
I appreciate you. Thank you very much.
She bows with this curt nod, and as she does, she dusts again, stepping away. You just
So
feel this brusque wind sort of like kite away from you.
Did I see anybody like her at the bathhouse my first time?
No, you did not.
Okay. I tug on Donkor's like cloak or whatever you're wearing, like a shirt
My
tail.
vest. Yeah, my vest.
Yeah, your vest. Does it have tails on it or something I can grab?
It's more form fitting, so you'd probably just be tugging on the bottom of the bottom of the vest.
Okay. I just tug on his vest and go, she doesn't look anything like the people I talked to before when I was in there.
Well, more than likely, either they recognized you or whatever this place is, they've already been expecting us.
Donkor.
Like, she wasn't a ghost. She was...
Donkor.
Yes, Neferani?
I'm actually whispering once. It might be the first time. Like an actual whisper comes out of my mouth. Question. How is getting up there gonna get our friends back? I thought we were gonna ask them like where they were. Just-
Well, you wanted to go to where they disappeared. To my understanding, that's where they were.
I looked down at the little one.
No, we just walked in and we didn't go up any stairs and we went in the bath. There was no cloud place that I knew of.
So you stood in the commoners, or did you stay in the
No,
high class
like-
area?
So we walked past the regular people's pools with the naked people everywhere, and that's where I came out. But we went inside, and then the ghost people fixed our baths.
Perceptions, please.
From all of us.
Yes.
Yo, I'm
How
on
did your
fire.
party wipe?
Damn,
Well,
dude,
we
Jesus.
had this off. This off.
Neferani is watching closely, listening to your experience from what you've seen thus far. Donkor, you're the first to see. Ronan, you will then capture just before a figure steps up. Donkor, what you see is a man, probably in the latter half of his 40s, early 50s. His hair and beard is starting to salt and pepper. He doesn't look to be incredibly strong, does not look to be heavy or thin. He's just very average build, but he seems to have some makeup that he wears, like it's a darkened eyeliner across his eyes, something to give him a bit of a starker look. And when he approaches you, you can see what really kind of what he's trying to highlight here. His eyes are jade. They are jade green and beautiful. And the makeup only makes him look that much more exotic to the area, though you can tell he's a Garundi man. He looks to each of you. Well, I see that you have come to the Jade Oasis. You have seen to my late wife, Minerva. And
That
with a
was
cloud of smoke,
late-
again. Yes, that's me.
Oh, it is a pleasure to meet both of your acquaintances. Thank you.
How can
I-
I be of assistance to you?
I talk. Well, go ahead.
I'm gonna use a diplomacy here to try to convince him that we did have an employer that wanted to send us to the high class area.
After he, okay, so you do that. Really fast. I kind of lean back and motion down to Neferani as he like tries to converse with the man.
He
I don't
thumbs
know
down
what-
to you, pulls at your side. Seemingly draws on your cloak, Neth.
He sounds like one of the guys. I'm not sure if it was him that stole their stuff, but he sounds like one of the guys that took their stuff.
Okay.
Donkor, you've given me a 19 diplomacy. What would you like to do with this diplomacy?
So I'm going to try to convince him that that we were here on behalf of one of our employers, basically to not necessarily take a bath, but to investigate the bath, because we heard about a pommet dwarf that was in the area, and he is currently wanted.
Minerva, have you heard anything of this matter? Have you seen a pommet in the area?
No, sire. I have not seen anything of the sort. No pommet in this place.
So you didn't see a pommet dwarf with a, I guess a scarabite armor. Just very, very fine looking. Or at least maybe you found his equipment of some sort.
I cannot say that I have.
I see.
Bear in mind, if you guys want to use checks, if you want to discern,
Yeah,
You-
I want to.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, go ahead. I want to roll as well to see if he's
Go for
lying.
it.
Yeah,
This is
Donkor is
sense
going to take
motive.
him at face value. So
Neff, you have some suspicions.
Sorry.
The way that he speaks is almost honeyed remotely. Ronan is none the wiser, but from what you can see and hear, you don't necessarily think that he's immediately lying, but you don't have enough details to convince yourself or to call him out.
Can I see if when she said that she's never seen the dwarf, I also want to
You want a sense motive on her?
I want to sense motive on her.
Go for it. Give me a sense motive on her. Neff, if you wanted to do the same, you can.
Oh my god, these rolls!
Apparently,
This is
I
why
can
I'm
only
taking-
roll a 16.
You-
on
this is
sense
why
motive.
I'm taking it at face value. It's great. It makes for
You believe
great
her.
RP.
You believe her. Not that she exhibits much in the way of emotion. From
Yeah, I
what
was
you can
gonna
tell, she offers nothing but total subservience.
So I would assume that your late wife is some sort of apparition, much like the other ghosts that we've seen here. If apologies if this is a touchy subject, I
You
don't need
can't
to.
just ask someone if they're a ghost.
I don't mean to be rude by any sorts.
You see him, he tightens his lips for a moment. Minerva has been with me for a very long time. We were raised together, children of the sands, and as we grew, so did our love.
So you didn't see an old lady or a fat dwarf?
I don't think that's the question here.
He turns to see you. Is this thing talking to me? Is this yours?
I look at Donkor like,
where is his harness? Where is his leash?
I'm gonna fuck him up if Donkor doesn't convince me otherwise.
Oh no, I'm gonna lean down like, hey friend,
Hi.
he's with us.
My apologies. He is one of our comrades in our employ. He is very, well, for the lack of better phrases, hot-headed. I would assume that you've dealt with your fair share of people in the common area.
The people
That
in
are
the
much
common
like-
area, they have learned very quickly. They know to not cause much problem.
Out of that, I'm sure.
We offer them a service at a great price. Nothing. They pay nothing to have our unique flavors blended, stirred, and offered to them. It is a service that the Jade Oasis offers to the poor.
I don't think he's had that very many opportunities to have such a service. So again, my apologies here.
I was here earlier and we had a great bath, so I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
I have been here all day long and I have not seen you.
I was bathing with a dwarf and an old lady, and then I got flushed down a drain.
I think he might be delusional. Ronan, I'm going to ask you to step over there, please. Neferani, can you see to him that he doesn't go missing?
Yes, Minerva, walk over with them. Keep them company.
All missing you as I storm off.
I'm gonna put him over there, but I'm not gonna go too far. She's a little like, I'm.
Okay. How far will you step? Will you kind of be the intermediary between the two
Yes,
smaller
yeah.
groups? Okay. So then we have this. We have Donkor seeing to the man. We have Ronan with Minerva. And then we have you between. You'll be able to hear both parties. There is just enough chatter that individually you may not be able to hear the conversations of both sides. If you are, in the case of Ronan, you may not be able to hear what's being said between the man and Donkor. Vice versa, Donkor, you may not be able to hear what's being said between Minerva and Ronan.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, cool. Allow me to introduce myself, and again, my apologies for my company. My name is Donkor. I'm a merchant. Usually I deal with more textile, such as leathers and exotic items. More things of that you normally can't get in Lati. It's where I've built my rapport.
Come on, push the button.
I've only taken this job because we were taken by a man who apparently is looking for a Pommet dwarf. Seems to be his son, and I've walked alongside of him with him before, but unfortunately he's escaped my gaze. I was wondering if you could share any information of where they might have gone to, because they were last seen here, much to my surprise, to be honest.
Who is it that said that they'd seen them here?
I don't know his exact name. I do know that I would believe his last name is Scarabide.
But who was it that seen your friends
Stay
that
a
you say?
while and listen.
Who has seen them here?
People outside that were on their way. I was asking very many questions and to discern where their location might be.
So you have a friend by the name of Scarabhide. A
That is the
Pamet
person. That is the person who employed us. Correct.
that has come to this place. And now you are looking for them, as they have not been seen in such time. And this other person, this older woman,
I can only assume that the older woman is also in his company, but don't necessarily know who exactly she is.
a consort or a debutante.
I would have no idea.
I
I was
will
only asked
keep-
to find the pomade.
I will keep my ears to the ground. The sand has a way of rattling loose, giving way to ancient treasures. But in this place, Sair sees and knows everything. My name is Sair Abal-Fateng. Do you happen to know Ancient Osirian?
No.
Okay,
How do you spell his name?
I was gonna say, can you spell that?
it's S-I-Y-I-R.
Siyir.
Abal
Misty
Fateng,
type
ABAL hyphen PHTANG Fateng, Abal Fateng.
What time?
He's the proprietor of the Jade.
Oasis. If I cannot be seen or found, for one reason or another I am indisposed, and you can see to someone working directly under me by the name of Andre. Andre Saler is a good boy.
Andre Salaire, S-A-L-A.
S-A-L-A-I-R-E.
His name is Balls for Days.
His name is what?
Balls for
Oh,
days.
Can you put that in the NPC thing?
Neferani, do you know Ancient Osirian?
No.
Both our parties in OH and Assyrian are currently
Are
gone.
gone. They're indisposed.
Yeah. What was the one guy that brought us in's name? You told
Andre.
me earlier.
Andre.
Andre. And he's the like attendant or something.
He is the second. He's like the second in command. He's essentially like the assistant manager.
Like the assistant to the regional manager?
Did I spell this right? I'm just gonna post it in chat real quick.
ABAL, but yes, and it's a hyphen, not an apostrophe. Take out that second H as well. It's Fatang, not Fathang.
Fang.
Called the Jade Oasis, right?
Yes,
Correct.
the Jade Oasis. The camera moves over immediately to Ronan. Ronan. You're there with Minerva. Her eyes drift from you to, quote-unquote, her husband. Her late husband.
Wait, the dude is her husband? Like the dude
Was.
talking to. Wait, he's dead or she's dead?
She's dead.
She's dead. Okay.
In
Just
life
gotta
and
make sure I
unlife, it's it's almost a different plane of existence, so it's a late
Right.
and or early at that point.
Right, whichever direction you want to take it from, right? Okay, so her eyes drift over. I'm with you.
Do you say anything to her?
I don't know. I'm like really frustrated at this point, and they told me to like chill out. And I know that Donkor and Neferani are both
Soothe the fire in
Level-headed.
your heart. He is blunt, but he means well.
Did she say that in my head, or did you hear her too?
I think I heard her.
You did.
Okay.
Holy shit!
So who's
I'm sorry, that was a lot of bits.
dead?
Look at all those chickens.
Look at all the chicken.
God. Knocked, you're killing the game, man.
No big deal. Just wait. Do we get rerolls out of that?
No, you don't.
Damn it! Knocked.
Knocked! Holy
Dude, that
crap!
is awesome.
I'm both happy and mad at the same time.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. dude.
Nice.
What are the cheer rewards? I haven't even seen that yet.
It unlocks.
So-
It permanently unlocks emotes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
RPG
Okay.
emotes.
I just got the craziest. Oh, here's some rerolls.
There it is.
Phelan, what a hero! Look at you.
The heroes
Boom.
we don't deserve but need desperately.
Let me get everybody. Let's get everybody some rep. I think everybody was starting to get a little afraid.
There's number 2, brother.
I got the
Hey.
weirdest emote in the world. Like, look at that. What is that?
Where were you guys earlier? Much disappointed. My fucking shit rolls. I do agree with KO though.
I do.
They do make for better RP when I fail miserably.
I love bad rolls.
Bad rolls are really, really good.
Yeah, bad rolls tell stories.
They do, in
Yep.
fact.
Good
I know,
rolls
but they
make it
hurt.
easy.
They hurt so hard.
The rolls you don't want to miss are combat rolls. RP rolls, totally okay.
Yeah. I love you too, Nox.
Thanks so much, Nock. Thanks everybody for everything. Phelan for the 5 subs. Nock for the 5 subs. Nock for the bajillion bits. What a monster.
Max for just being MVP.
Yeah.
You fuckers. Look at Sniper. What are you angry about, Sniper?
Right, like what did we do?
What did we do? We do nothing.
He's salty. All these flavors, and he chose salty.
Right?
Now I just picture that old lady with the popsicle.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's my favorite meme, probably